Aloha, everyone! I'm so glad that you could join me today. My name is Amber, and I'm going to show you step by step how I make the flowers for my hair, much like the one I'm wearing today. I personally see flowers as my signature to the world, and I hope that after watching me, you'll be inspired to create your own signature or a gift for a loved one. Hair flowers can be made in all sorts of ways. Today, I'm going to show you a very basic technique. You can find these flowers at your local dollar store, craft store, or even thrift store. I usually stick to the dollar store or the thrift store. After you're done purchasing your flower, we can then start building it up. First, you're going to want to gather all your supplies and your materials needed. Once you've chosen the flower, you can go ahead and choose a clip. I have here 3 different clips. The first one is called a duckbill. I believe it's called that name because it's slender and arches much like a duckbill. It opens like this, and it holds about 2 to 3 different flowers at once. The next one is my favorite. It's kind of smaller. It's called the 2-prong due to the 2 prongs. Quite slender, and it opens like this. It holds 1 flower or maybe 2 small ones. And the next one is a regular barrette. It's flat right here, so it holds flowers very easily. It can hold 2 flowers or a really large one, and it opens like this. And due to this arch right here, I don't use it very often because this arch can break very easily. The next thing you're going to want to know is what kind of glue to use. This here is my favorite glue in the world. It's metal jewelry glue. And the thing you got to remember about this glue after purchasing it, you have to remember to use it as like super glue because it's kind of dangerous and it'll stick to everything it touches, including your skin or your clothing. So you want to be very careful and stay protected when using it, and keep in mind to keep it away from children and pets. I usually purchase it for about $4 to $5 at Walmart. After you figured out what your materials are, you're going to want to take your flowers that you've chosen and pull them apart like this, each petal. That way you can start layering them kind of like this. And as you go, it'll build into a flower that looks like this. This here is a really good layering, and it's staying that way because of this, which is called the stem. And all these flowers come with this, so you don't have to worry about purchasing it separate or anything. Then you're going to want to decide what type of charm you want in the center of your flower. As you can see here, I have a die that I created. It's for a more funky vibe. But when you want to stay natural, you go with this. It is the stigma of the flower, which is the original center, and it looks like this. And when you use that, you're going to want to take your layered flowers after you're done layering them, take your stigma or your other charm you choose, and stick it in the center like this with just a dab of the either metal glue, or another kind of glue you could use is, since these are fabric glue. After that, you're going to want to take the back of the flower and your 2-prong, or you could use whichever one you choose, and you're going to want to glue it on like this. And this glue takes 4 to almost 24 hours to dry. So you're going to want to put a little bit of pressure on it. And another tip I have for you is to take the 2-prong when it's drying on the flower, and you're going to want to clip it like this. Open it up and then that. And leave it like that for the whole time that it's drying. That way when you go to open it after it's done drying, it will open. Because otherwise it'll glue together. And once you're done doing all that, your flower should look something like this. As you can see, I've layered quite a few different textures in there to add depth. And I used the original stigma from one of the flowers and the 2-prong. I hope you had a really good time learning how to make the flowers that I love to wear, and look at it as a cute hair accessory personalized for you, by you, or even for loved ones as a gift. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.